Hello wonderful people out there, my name is George Wilkinson and I'd like to welcome you back again to this channel. This is the Global Scholar YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, well, on this channel I share highly valuable information for anyone planning to study abroad, and this includes tips on how to secure offers from some of the leading educational institutions in the world, the latest scholarship opportunities and how to apply for them, travel advice, exchange programs, free courses and more. And so if you love stuff like this, well, subscribe and become part of this community. Now, over the past few weeks I've been creating a series of videos centered around a new academic year, which is just around the corner. As at the time of filming this video, we are in August. A new academic year starts in September, and so I'm trying to give as much value to potential new students as much as possible. Now, if you don't know, I studied for my master's in international marketing at the Robert Gordon University in Aberdeen, and so I like to passionately talk about the Robert Gordon University and Aberdeen as often as I can. And so in this video is made specially for anyone who is planning to study in Aberdeen. I just want to give you my first impressions about Aberdeen and why I think it's a fantastic place to study. So if you're ready, let's not waste time. Let's jump straight into the video. Okie dokie. Now, Aberdeen, as you can see in the background, yes, that's a picture of Aberdeen in the background. Right over there. I'll show you a couple of videos as we move on. But Aberdeen is a thriving cosmopolitan city in the northeastern part of Scotland. It is popularly known as the Granite City for its many enduring grey stone buildings. Now, there are two universities in Aberdeen. There is the Robert Gordon University, where I am currently. I'm still studying here anyway. And then there is the University of Aberdeen. Now, I got to Aberdeen on the 31st of October to be precise last year, and for somebody who is from a very warm climate, the very first impression that I got of Aberdeen the very first day I got here was, wow, it is cold. And quite frankly, these sentiments are not just my own, but it's a general sentiment here in Aberdeen. Even the Scottish who are here often say that Aberdeen is cold. Yes, the weather is cold. It can get very cold. And so this is my very first impression of Aberdeen. So if you're coming to Aberdeen, do not underestimate the weather here. It can get cold. Rightly so, because of where Aberdeen is located on the map. If you take a look at the map, maybe I'll pop the map on the side of the screen and show you where Aberdeen is located. It's located further up north. Just like I said, it's in the northeastern part of Scotland, and so yes, it's closer to the North Pole. So yes, Aberdeen can get pretty cold. I remember my very first weeks here, even though the winter hadn't officially begun, the temperatures had dropped way down, and we were recording 6, 5, and sometimes just hovering around 0 degrees. And so if you are coming here in September, and even planning to come here in January when it will actually be in winter, I advise that you pack some warm clothing. You will need them. And even in spring, you don't take the weather quite lightly over here. I've stayed here the entire spring of this year, and it's actually snowed on a couple of days, and it was supposed to be spring. I don't know if it's supposed to be snowing during spring, but it snowed here, right here in Aberdeen. So one thing I often tell my friends is that it looks like the weather is very cold 9 out of the 12 months here in Aberdeen, because it's very cold in autumn, it's cold in winter, and it's also cold in spring. At the moment, we are still in summer, and summer has proved to be quite merciful. The sun pops in and out a couple of days in a row, and the weather has been quite nice over this period. But on the whole, I'll always remember Aberdeen as the coldest place I've ever visited in my life. Aside that, Aberdeen is relatively a very quiet, peaceful town. I'll say that in measuring its vibrancy on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rank Aberdeen probably at a 6. Aberdeen is laid back, it's chill. The city is quite easy to get around, and except for the city center, which occasionally can be a bit noisy and active, it's relatively quite peaceful and calm most of the time. So if you're someone who loves the peace and the quiet and the calmness, you are definitely going to enjoy Aberdeen. Now, in terms of social life and social activities, Aberdeen has quite a number of shops all around. quite a number of recreational areas and social places that you can visit, and enjoy yourself and entertain yourself. This summer I've had opportunity to move around a lot. That's when I've really gotten the opportunity to really explore Aberdeen and to find out most of the exciting places and to quite enjoy myself. So if ever you are in Aberdeen, look out for the Aberdeen Beach. It's a fantastic place to visit. There is the Cordona Recreational Park where you can visit with your friends and loved ones and have an absolutely fantastic time, enjoying rides, playing games, and generally having a very good time. There are also several beautiful parks around, like Dirty Park, where you can visit and kick back and just relax and enjoy the outdoors. There is also the Aberdeen Harbour and the famous Union Street, where you can find tons of wonderful eating places and hang out with friends and have a good time. Now, the folks in Aberdeen are very nice and friendly people. They say hi, hello to you when they meet you on the streets, and they are willing to offer you a helping hand if ever you need it. Often in the mornings when I go on my run, I meet them on the streets and they are smiling, they are waving at me, they meet me in the park, and some strike a conversation with me, and they are simply fantastic people. My only caution to you is to watch out for the Scottish accent and to put your ears on the ground, because it can catch you off guard. Finally, in terms of cost of living, Aberdeen is a fairly decent place to live comparatively. Cost of accommodation and cost of transportation is fairly decent. It is possible to get a one-bedroom flat for about £300 a month. As at the time of filming this video, it costs just about £3.70 for a day's pass on the bus for a student, just so that you can get around the town the whole day. In terms of which of the two universities you should be picking, I will leave that to you. However, because I am schooling at the Robert Gordon University, I have a campus tour video right on my channel that you can go ahead and check out. I've also made a video on how to decide between two university offers, so I'll also pop that in the description box below, just in case you are trying to make a decision whether to take an offer from the Robert Gordon University or from the University of Aberdeen. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, smash the like button. If there is any question you have on your mind, pop it in the comment section below and I'll be sure to answer it right away. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet subscribed, and I'll catch you in the next one. My name is George. Peace. Bye bye.